How is she?
She's dying. And there is not a thing that I can do about it. Unless Luis gives in to Alistair's demands and returns those CDs.
If Luis gives in to my father, Pilar has a chance to live.
Luis said he would base his decision on my recommendation, and I told him that if Pilar can get into the program, the experimental drugs might save her life.
And your life. There's a chance we may never find our son if father has those CDs back in his possession.
I know.
You're doing a very, very good thing for Pilar.
No, she's my patient. And she's my friend. Her welfare comes first.
We were so close to finding our boy. Now father will do everything he can to keep him from us.
Yes.
Eve, no matter what Luis does tonight, I will find our son, I promise you.
No, Julian, you know Alistair will stop you at every turn.
That won't keep me from trying.
Thank you, Julian. Excuse me, I better get this. This is Dr. Russell. Pilar Lopez Fitzgerald has been admitted to the program? Yes. No, it's wonderful. Thank you very much.
Luis gave father the CDs.
Well, he must have, because Pilar's been admitted to the program. Thank God. And I can get started on the drugs right away. Excuse me?
I'm glad for Pilar. But this may mean we never find our son.
Get her hooked up stat. Every second counts.
Yes, Doctor.
Dr. Russell, what's going on?
Your mother's been admitted to the Vulcan Project. They're working on an experimental drug that just may save her life.
But I thought you said that program was full, that they weren't admitting new patients.
It was, but I think Luis must have come through. He must have given Alistair back the incriminating evidence that he had against him, and Alistair made the phone call that got Pilar into the program.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
How is she, Dr. Russell? You think these drugs could save her life?
Well, if they can't, nothing can. But I have a great belief in this experimental program.
Eve,
Yes, Paul.
did you say that I'm in the program?
Yes, you are.
Okay, how is that possible?
Well, I don't want you to worry about that right now. I just want you to rest and let these drugs do their job.
Thank you, Dr. Russell. Thank you.
I'm so proud of you. I know the sacrifice you made by telling Luis the drugs could save his mother's life.
And Luis is the one who made the sacrifice. He had to give up Sheridan. So many lives would have been different if the evidence against Alistair had been allowed to come out.
I know. And I will find our son. I will never give up until I do.
Thank you, Julian.
Get your hands off my husband.
Rebecca?
You know, I know I'd find you here. I knew you'd just run off to be with your tramp mistress.
Shut up!
No, I will not shut up, Julian. You know, now that Luis has given the evidence back to Alistair, none of the Cranes are going to jail. So this has got to stop.
You don't even know what's going on, Rebecca.
I understand very well what is going on here, Eve. I also happen to know that TC would kill Julian if he were to find out about the two of you. However, since Julian made me wear this hideous dress, I really wouldn't mind wearing widow's weeds. Time to go home, Julian.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Julian, you should go. I've got a lot of work to do.
Come on, Julian.
All right, you remember what I said.
I remember what you said, Julian. You promised to find my son. Our son. God, please let it be possible.
When we get home, I am gonna make you pay big time, mister.
You've already done your worst. You married me.
Oh, there's my slut sister now.
What do you want, Liz? Oh, you know what I want, Eve.
To see you destroyed. And it came so close tonight. TC almost found out all about you and your lover, Julian.
Yes, but he didn't, did he? So why don't you just give it a rest?
OTC will find out the truth. And when he does, it'll be over for you. So cut the righteous act, Eve. You did not leave the dance to save Pilar's life. You left it to save your own hide.
Well, as usual, you don't know what you're talking about. I was prepared for Luis to expose my past with Julian tonight. As a matter of fact, I was looking forward to it. That would have meant that Alistair had nothing to hold over my head. And you wouldn't have had anything either. And I just would have been free to find my son.
Really? Why do you need Luis to expose your past? Why don't you tell TC yourself? Tell him everything, Eve. Tell him all your dirty little secrets that you kept from him so long. Tell him about the son that you and Julian share. Oh, I bet he'd love that little piece of information.